Good afternoon everybody and a very warm welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all well, looking forward to this. We are joining the VATPAC Newbie Night in Australia on Microsoft Flight Simulator, and basically it's a Newbie Night designed for those of you who are looking to get started on the VATSIM network, perhaps not really sure where to start or what to do, and this sort of event gives you the opportunity to put it all into practice basically without having the pressure and the worry of making mistakes. But they also welcome veterans, VATSIM veterans as well, experienced pilots. That helps the new people too, don't forget. And we've got mostly full ATC from what I understand. Here in the PMDG 737-800 with this awesome retro livery as well. And our first leg of two today is going to take us to Launceston. So diving straight into the flight deck, we've got most things configured ready to go, with the exception of QNH and all that sort of thing. Cruise altitude of flight level 330 and a cost index of 30, but our alternate fuels or reserves need to be changed. Let's have a quick review of those. 2.1. If you're new to the channel, welcome on board. Please do hit subscribe down below, and don't forget as well throughout the live stream today, give us a little like as well if you are enjoying it. Average winds 302 at 31. This first leg is around about an hour in total, so not too long. The second leg though, from Launceston down to Hobart, is really short, so that's going to be good fun. Our cruise for that one is going to be 13,000 feet, which is really cool. 44, it's be the lowest cruise altitude I've done in the 737 ever. Oh, it wants to take off one. We'll do climb profile one as well, why not? Flat 5, centre of gravity sets, and we need the departures as well. But let's have a look here at the local frequencies. 1272.
Squawk 437.
We've got to get our
departure frequency 132.0.
This is 530 clear to Sydney Docile flight
clearance.
Initial climb 5000. It's a Docile 1 runway 27. Squawk 4372.
There's no 80s at the moment.
132.0.
Showing on Palanta.
530, thank you. When ready.
Also green the live chat. Zato, hello to you. Brad Delamont, welcome. Jack, Stuart, Ian, hello folks. Good evening to you guys. MG King, Jack, Blue, Gav, Mark, hello folks. Lazaros, welcome. John McKenzie, hello to you. Doctor on board, good day, and everybody else tuning in as well. We've got some of the controllers. Doug, indeed, is one of them in the live chat.
Hello, was that Qantas 1543?
Playing catch up with the charts at the moment as well.
1543.
Sunty 3.
Qantas 1543, good evening. Here you are.
Transition,
Launceston,
altitude 10,000.
Plan route. Climb by the Sydney, initial 5,000 feet. Expect runway 27. Docile correction for Sunty 3 departure. Squawk 6044. Runway 27. Departure frequency 132.0.
Good to Launceston is file driver Sunty 3 November departure. Expect runway
Right, let's get our clearance.
Squawk 6044 and departures on 132.0 Qantas 1543.
1543, thank you. And when ready for push and start, call ground 121.7.
Yeah, when ready for push, call ground 121.7, Qantas 1543.
There's the new ATIS.
Thank you.
ATIS Yankee. Melbourne delivery, good evening, Qantas 2287, Boeing 737-800 on stand Bravo 24. Information Yankee on board, request IFR clearance to Launceston, please.
Qantas 2287, confirm.
Hey, firm.
Thank you. So you are cleared to Launceston via Sunty plan route. Climb by the Sydney initial 5,000 feet, runway 27, Sunty 3 departure, squawk 3726. Departure frequency 132, decimal 0.
Clear to Launceston via the Sunty 3 departure, runway 27, initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 3726, and departure on frequency 132.0, Qantas 2287.
Qantas 2287, thank you. Read back correct, and when ready, call for push and start on frequency 121.7.
Go when ready, contact 1217 for push, Qantas 2287, thanks. Okay, a little change, actually it's a different runway now, runway 27 for the departure, Sunty 3, and with that in mind,
good evening, this is Osprey
we want Hopla, Dali, Sunty, Bezo, Ursum.
P555.
Roger that.
Sunty 3 to Sunty, Ursum, and then Launceston VOR, or NDB, actually LT is probably NDB. What's the airport elevation here?
IFR clearance to Launceston has filed, has
400.
on board, QNH is 1026.
Perfect, X-ray 236, you are cleared to
I've got a couple of add-ons
via Sunty
today
plan
to
route.
try and improve this Melbourne
Climb
scenery,
via
but
the
I've noticed
flight
performance-wise it's a little bit questionable.
Correction, climb by the fit
Pre-stream I had a crash to
level
desktop as well.
5,000, runway 27, Sunty 3 departure, squawk
5,000.
3736.
We can get our V-speeds now.
Departure frequency 132.0.
127, 129, 141.
Cleared for
151.
departure, initial climb 5,000, runway 27, squawk 37.
Runway 27 is heading 263 degrees.
Sorry, apologies, and departure frequency 132.0.
236, readback is correct, and when ready, call for push and start on ground, frequency 121.7. Have a great flight.
Roger that, when ready, call for push and start on 121.7. Thanks, Osprey 236.
Let's switch over to ground, 1217. We need to tune our frequency for our squawk, sorry, squawk code 3726.
And Qantas 208, just give way to the velocity on Papa.
3726, that's good.
Alright, brake velocity 1378, just stop there for me. Marvel review? Okay. Qantas 208.
Fuel dampers are all on, window heat is all on, left aft fuel pump is on, we've got the APU running at the moment, pack isolation valves all set as required, altimeter needs to be set.
Connect Melbourne Town now, 120.5.
1205, Qantas is right.
1022. 1022. Transponder set, fueling, loading, boarding is complete, and takeoff data set, cruise altitude, landing altitude, pressure panels are set, MCP set, flight directors are on, and our departure needs to be briefed. So on Navigraph then, we're going to push and start in this cul-de-sac and pier, Terminal 1 in the pier here in the cul-de-sac onto 6. And then we're expecting departure runway 27, which is a very short taxi here, Tango, Quebec, hold at Quebec, for a departure on the Sunty 3 RNAV departure. That's going to take us out away westerly from Melbourne International, 263 degrees to Hopla, after above 4,000 feet, then turning southbound through Darley, past Point Cook, and off to Sunty. And we're going to expect 330 as our cruise altitude today. That's going to take us all the way down, there's Sunty there, over the sort of south coast, down towards Tasmania,
intersection now for departure and taxi.
over Ursum, and then there's Launceston there. At Launceston, we don't really have many options for charts. We've got Sector A, Sector B, Sector C, or the Motra DME approach. What we're going to be doing is Sector B, I believe. because we'll be entering via 093 to 150 degrees.
Qantas 1543 is okay. Echo 7, request push and start.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it, actually?
Okay,
So, 288,
yeah, we'll go
109, 288, 109.
Thanks, your push is
There we go. So 109 falls within sector Bravo. Let's
Push
pin that.
1543.
And the approach is expected to be the ILS Zulu 32 left approach, like so. But we'll go through that when we get there as well. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to study that in the cruise actually. Not sure what to expect. Looks pretty cool though. Oh dear. Let me get rid of the night bot. Thank you. There's no giveaway today, folks. That was last week's stream. Sorry about that. Okay, so course set, altitude set, everything's set there. We can go into here. Just going to click through each of these pages to make sure we are happy with all the data. Alright, that looks good. Oh, sell. It's 44. Slightly increased D rate. So our takeoff speeds have now been deleted. So we'll just go and resync those. 139, 149. Slightly lower V speeds for us there. Happy days. FMC legs page for number 2. Let's get that set up as well. We've got all of our lights and everything all prepared.
2472, upon reaching Papa, contact town 120.5, g'day.
Contact town 120.5 when it's reaching Papa for spread 2472, g'day.
Alright, short taxi, so we better start the safety demonstration while we get our clearance. And we are currently on 121.7, which is Melbourne ground. 1205 will be the next frequency. 1205. And we could go to GSX and prepare for pushback. So we should get the chap appear here in a minute, the dispatcher. He's in the A pillar somewhere, isn't he? There he is. There she is. Melbourne ground, good evening Qantas 2287, stand Bravo 24, fully ready, request push and start.
Qantas 2287, hello, push approved.
Hello Captain, we are ready for
Push approved, Qantas 2287.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Ooh, performance, eh? Anti-collision lights can go on. We got the ground equipment clear. Let's pop the packs off. Have another cursory check of all of this. Make sure the yaw damper and stuff is on and the APU is actually generating power. And that the APU bleed is set. Pumps are on. The centre tanks are completely empty. We're only light on fuel today. 5,300 kilos of fuel there. Launceston.
Locking gear.
I'll try to pronounce it better, but yeah, I'm not too great at pronunciations at the best time. But I did check a couple of YouTube videos to get the pronunciation nails, and I'm still getting it wrong, so I do apologise. Pushback direction, just pushback, okay.
Release parking brakes.
We're about to find out to see if this custom GSX profile has been configured correctly by the developer of it. It's a weird theme music to crash to, isn't it? Fuel pumps on, packs off, ignition mode selector, leave on.
I'm sorry, you are going to Alpha. Connect tower now 1205.
Release parking brakes, please.
interesting. Where's the tug?
Release parking brakes, please.
By folding your arm and resting your forehead on your arm. If you're seated behind the bulkhead, please can't reach the seat in front. Lean as far
Oh, this is
forward
weird, isn't it?
and hold on to your lower leg.
Let's just reset the parking brakes, restart QATL. Not going to go very far if we can't push back, can we?
Qantas 1543, you ready for taxi?
Yeah, we'll go Qantas 1543, request taxi.
Roger, Qantas 1543, you can taxi runway 27 via Alpha Echo Papa holding point.
Take a moment to locate your exit. As the cabin crew point them out, it might be behind you. To remember your nearest exit, count them
Yeah,
up the road
taxi holding point 27 via Alpha
Reset
and
the chocks, doesn't
Echo
it?
holding point Papa, Qantas 1543.
VATSIM saying, is this payware scenery? Sadly, no. What it is an
And Qantas
improved...
2287, just confirm you push from the back, from the gate?
Just sorting out an issue with our pushback at the moment. We're about 30 seconds, if that's okay. Qantas 2287.
No worries, call me when you're ready.
when Qantas first introduced yet another innovation to air travel, business class.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
There's a custom GSX profile that's supposed to work with this Melbourne improvement pack on flightsim.to, which improves the default scenery. It's all still default buildings, of course. Oh, there we go. I wonder if the tug's just decided to drive off. Right, let's try again. Parking brake is set, so they can't moan when I do turn it off, and the chocks are definitely removed.
Here.
Qantas 2287 is ready for push again, I think.
Qantas 2287, the fact that you said I think scares me, but that's okay. You can taxi runway 27 via Quebec.
We've always been committed to innovation, and it was a Qantas employee, Jack Graham, who invented the very first...
Let's confirm I'm cleared for pushback, Qantas 2287.
Perfect, when I already gave you push, sorry, my mistake. Yeah, you push and start
Release
to push.
parking brakes.
Push start approved, Qantas 2287.
Commencing push.
Here we go.
All engines clear.
Wonder what the issue there was, very weird. Okay, ignition mode ground. No idea where we're pushing here. I trust the GSX profile.
I'm pretty sure I won't lose my phone, but if you lose yours, please avoid moving your seat or trying to retrieve it, as phones and tablets may be damaged or destroyed.
The hell is it doing?
Just ask the crew member for help. Denying you for another search for Qantas. Let me wrap one of our Boeing 747.
El Pepino, hello.
Of Winola training.
I have no idea where this is taking me. It's taking me to the other stand almost. Look at this.
You can read more about what
Properly
we're doing
weird.
today in your Qantas magazine, located in your seat pocket.
Okay, well, it's kept us in our stand footprint, I suppose.
With important information on decline thrombosis or DVT. It's time to ensure that your seat back is upright and your tray table is stowed. If you've missed anything, it's on your safety card.
Is everybody all departed ahead of us? Okay, well that's worked out. Pushback. Weird.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Ian's up. Jack's not yet up. Good stuff.
Melbourne ground, this is Osprey 236 at stand Echo 4, request push and start.
Gen 1. Gen 2. Happy days.
Osprey 236 saying stand Echo 2 push and start approved. Roger that, push and start approved, facing Osprey 236.
Unlocking gear.
Thank you for flying with us.
Hello ground, Q-Link 456 information November, ready for push.
Thank you.
Connect 456, hello, push this battle approved.
Make sure I have got them set to continuous and not flight. Con. There we go. Good. Flat 5, 1, 2, 3.
Connected. Bypass pin removed.
263.
Left is clear. Right
Flight
is
directors
clear.
are on. LNAV, VNAV, auto thrust. Flaps set 5, elevator trim, set to take off. We need 5.44. System page. Fully right.
43, connect Melbourne
Central.
Tower now 1205.
Fully left. Central. All the way back.
Connect Tower
Back to
120,
neutral.
corner
All the
15,
way
43, thanks.
forwards. Back to neutral. Where'd they go? Did they give me the have a good trip announcement yet? There she is. Have a good trip. Happy days. Qantas 2287, request taxi.
Qantas 2287, you can taxi runway 27 via Quebec.
Taxi runway 27 via Quebec, Qantas 2287. Gary, awesome. So auto brake set RTO, we've got the taxi lights on already. We're just pretty much going to taxi in a straight line. Up to the threshold. Be nice to see an actual Melbourne International payware be released, because at the moment it's a little bit lacking, isn't it? Such a major airport as well, yet it's not been done. I can't believe it.
Remember ground for day contact 98015, request push and start.
This retro Roo livery is available to download on flightsim.to as well. And it looks pretty cool. Retro Roo 2. I can't work out if that performance issue there is FSLTL or if it's something else. I know FSLTL can be a bit heavy. What is that? Oh. G'day, Doug. Had me on a panic then. We're speaking to Doug next. Contact Tower 1205 for Qantas 2287. .05, and then it's going to be 1320. Come on, plane.
Qantas 1543. Continue holding for now. Just only on final.
Traffic terrain.
Yeah, we'll go.
Big old ramp.
Holding short. Continue holding runway 27, Qantas 1543.
Melbourne Tower, g'day. Qantas 2287 is approaching Quebec, holding position ready for departure.
Qantas 2287, Melbourne Tower, g'day. Hot short, runway 27.
Hot short runway 27, Qantas 2287.
Qantas 1543, traffic seems to have disappeared, runway 27, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, runway 27, Qantas 1543, thanks.
Fuel flow reset rates. Please check MCP, nav data and radios are all checked and set. Happy with those. They're on continuous. We can do them now.
Qantas 2287, behind the departing Qantas 737, line up and wait.
Find the departing company traffic, line up and wait, Qantas 2287. First leg of two, it's quite short. Off to Launceston. Off he goes. Mark, it's yeah, it's definitely the 800, 737-800.
Qantas 1543, contact departures, see ya.
Contact departures, Qantas 1543, thanks.
So we get airborne, we'll be then on to departure instead. So we're going to just get my Sunty 3 RNAV charts ready to go as well. And clock.
Qantas 2287, wind 190 degrees, 65, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Runway 27 clear for takeoff, Qantas 2287, thanks. Off the brakes.
Going 456, behind the departing company 737, line up and wait.
Engine stable, Toga.
Departing company runway 27, QLink 456.
Airspeed's alive.
What's that?
80 knots.
Quite the crosswind. Using quite a bit of right rudder here to maintain the centre line, I would say. Woohee, into wind.
Positive rate of climb.
You're up. Follow the flight directors. So all I'm looking at now is this.
16 on Quebec. Qantas 2287, contact departures. Hi YouTube, see you Luke.
Well, departure 1320, thanks to the ATC. Enjoy the event, Qantas 2287, bye. Autopilot on. Let's pop that off. RTO. Runway turn off lights.
1915.
Ignition mode's continuous.
19, 15, 90,
1320.
Qantas right 9, descend via star 3000 from Delta, clear the last approach runway 16. And Qantas right 9, minimum speed.
Ooh, flap retraction speeds, let's get those up.
Minimum speed, Qantas right 9.
Melbourne departure, good afternoon or good evening, Qantas 2287 is airborne 3,000 feet, Sunty 3 departure.
Qantas 2287, Melbourne approach identified, climb via SID flight level 240.
Fly via SID flight level 240, Qantas 2287.
Qantas right 9, confirm minimum speed.
Bingo. And away we go.
Minimum speed 135.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, that's the default one. Ooh. Luke Airtool is lacking in some announcements for some airlines. Qantas seems to be one of them. What a shame. So waypoint Hopla now.
Velocity 619, descend via star 4000. Velocity 619, descend via star 4000.
Harry's saying the runway turn-off light switches, what do they activate? So there's basically a couple of extra angled lights that go slightly more left and slightly more right of the aeroplane to illuminate the turns effectively for turning off or onto runways, for example. TCAS target there of an aircraft passing over to our left. I don't know if we can see them though. They're going to be in this cloud. So there we go. Just there. Can't really see them though. Melbourne in the background there. We've got the Orbex landmark pack installed for that. Not that we can really kind of see or enjoy it, but all very good nonetheless.
Qantas 2280, descend via star flight, correction descend 5000.
Well, that was us then. Okay, Dali, left turn, 138 degrees now.
Now departure QLink 456, if you're passing 1600 feet for 5000.
QLink 456, Melbourne approach identified, climb via SID flight level 240.
We go through transition and we're through 10,000 now as well, so landing lights off. Accelerating away now to our climb speeds.
Qantas 489, resume profile speed.
So it looks like for this, we're going to be flying over the airfield and away from it. Basically, we're going to be flying over the runway at Launceston, Launceston, heading out 133 degrees before turning and doing a bit of a dog leg, which is going to be interesting. So we're effectively going to be flying directly over the approach path, which is weird. Quite a unique approach, this, by the looks of it. Very cool. What I've done as well, I know it's not live time at the moment, it's pitch black at in Australia. It's very late at night for them with the time zone difference, but what I've tried to do is set the time so that when we arrive in Hobart it's going to be sunset again, because it's always stunning.
Velocity 619, descend via star 3000 from Delta, clear the ILS approach runway 16.
Descend via the star 3000 from Delta, will intercept the ILS runway 16, velocity 619.
Melbourne approach, good evening, it's Rex 3685 with you en route to waypoint RB for the RB6 Alpha, runway 16 at 9000.
Rex 3685, Melbourne approach, g'day, descend via star 8000, expect runway 16 ILS approach, QNH 1023.
8000, QNH
Neil, hello!
1023,
Yeah, 10 in the evening for you there, Gary, wow, okay. Yeah, so I wanted to get a bit of a sunrise, sorry, yeah, sunset. A little TCAS alert, somebody ahead.
8685, reduce speed to 200 knots.
200, Rex 3685.
There is Melbourne. Just going to do that to centre the drone camera a little bit here. I want to capture that in a nice screenshot. Look at that. Central business district of Melbourne, just down below there. If we go into the flight deck, into the cabin, how's that for a view? In retro route.
Qantas 2280, descend via star 4000.
It's a very similar call sign to ours, that.
Descend via the star 4000, Qantas 2280.
Neil, how are you doing? Hope you're well. You flying today, Neil?
Qantas 2280, best speed until Delta.
Say again the speed for Qantas 2280.
Qantas 2280, cancel speed restrictions.
You know what I've just noticed as well? I'm going to go back into the cabin
best speed
now.
until Delta, Qantas 2280.
Awesome. Mega crossword. Qantas safety demonstration, safety card there as well. Very nice attempt to make it a bit more of a realistic
heading 110, Rex 3685.
cabin.
Qantas 1543 in
We're
Qantas
climbing about 50 miles.
Contact Melbourne approach 1.
We can already think about making our approach, to be totally honest. It's a bit of a different one, isn't it? So we've got this little crossing to do over the water. We'll be into descent on this section here somewhere, and then we're working way into Tasmania, into Launceston. When we get there, as we mentioned, on the ground, we're flying in this Sector B, Sector Bravo, into Launceston, which is actually in conflict with departing traffic, potentially, which is going to be interesting.
Rex 3684, descend 5000.
And then what it does is it gives you the opportunity to fly over the airfield, past the NDB, LT, out to 7.7 DME from that NDB, and then turning right 213 degrees, max 210 knots in the turn there, round back up on ourselves, which is interesting. So the initial approach fix looks to be about 15 DME, final approach fix 5 DME. Doesn't seem to make sense though.
Skilling 456, contact Melbourne
There
Center
it is.
134.325.
So flying over
124.325.
Bikes, Izmir, and then that dog leg's probably a bit more explained better on here actually, to be honest, it's a little bit clearer.
2280, descend via star 3000 from Belter, clear the IRSOM approach runway 16.
Descend by the star 3000 from Belter, cleared IRSOM approach runway 16, Qantas 2280.
Qantas 2287, request frequency change.
Qantas 2287, I gave you the instruction earlier, contact Melbourne Center 134.325.
134.325, Qantas 2287. Did he? Don't recall hearing it.
Descent, just FYI, I think the reason was descent 2280 over before.
Melbourne Centre, good evening, Qantas 2287, approaching Sunty, flight level 240.
Qantas 2287, Melbourne Centre, g'day. Report Mach speed, please.
Indicated 286 knots, Mach decimal 67.
Qantas 287, just confirm that was what was the indicator?
286 knots, 286 knots, Qantas 2287.
Qantas 2287, reduce speed 260, please. Maintain flight level 240 for now.
Reduce speed 260 knots, maintain flight level 240, Qantas 2287.
Qantas 1543, confirm climbing flight level 370, please.
Confirm climbing flight level 370, Qantas 1543.
Ah, there he is. Anyway, got sidetracked there. Navigraph. So, yeah, Launceston, we're going to be tuning that NDB there, 242, as you can see on the screen. Initial approach fix 1126, and then we've got the ILS DME of 1095 with a course of 313 into Launceston as well. So it looks like we're going to be flying in that Sector B element over the airfield. From there, we're going to be at 3,200 feet, descending down to 3,000 feet by Izmir, and then flying this little procedural turn around back on ourselves to then fly the ILS from 3,000 feet and down. Quite cool. That's what the vertical profile would look like. So flying over the approach path, turning around, and then flying down towards the airfield is quite smart. Certainly very different. I don't think I've done anything like this before. Anyway, Navigraph's been on your screen for long enough, hasn't it? Let's get that cleared away. Down here, the aircraft's going to keep reminding us here that we haven't set our climb. YMLT. Winds 150 degrees at 5 knots, interestingly enough. So what's the ATIS? Expect instrument approach runway 14 right now, folks. So that's a change of plan. Change of plan. It's going to be an RNAV Zulu approach runway 14 right instead.
Qantas 2287, climb flight level 370.
Flight level 370, Qantas 2287.
2287, you'll be maintaining 260.
Yeah, AFO maintain 260. Can I request cruise at flight level 330, please, Qantas 2287?
2287 approved, climb flight level 330.
Okay, thanks. Climb flight level 330.
Good day, Qantas 9015, flight level 180.
It's actually, this lower speed's going to give us a quicker rate of climb, actually.
Qantas 9 T15, Melbourne Centre, g'day. 2 lengths 456, climb, flight level 310.
So, back to here, RNAV Zulu 14 right. We want it via MLTNI.
Qantas 237 when ready, descend flight level 250.
Not going to give us that, so it's going to be MLTNE. Looking at the sectors, if we kind of compare that against the sectors, and that's all there is to it. So no stars.
237 when ready, descend flight level 250.
MVZ 14 right, MLTNE executes. So LT, MLTNE. We're not actually going to be flying over LT in that case. So we're going to go IRSOM, and then most likely direct to MLTNE. So we could go click that, and we can replace LT like so. And what we've done there,
Qantas 2287, got a planned mock cruise number there.
So say again please, Qantas 2287.
2287, you got a planned mock speed for cruise.
Mach 76 for Qantas 2287.
2287, please. Qantas 1543, you got a planned mock speed for cruise at all?
We can do whatever Qantas 1543.
Holy moly.
What's your plan?
Right, let's go 112. So this is a busy flight. We're already almost at top of descent because of the little delay in changing over there to Melbourne Centre. So 1126.
1543, thanks.
I'm going to actually put that into our nav2 box instead. And then nav1, I'm going to put Launceston NDB 242LT. 242. Transfer that across so it's active. So we've got VOR2 on, and then I'm going to go ADF1 on instead. And I'm going to do 133 degrees.
Qantas 1543, mock speed for cruise, decimal 80, please.
Yep, cruise speed, max decimal 80.
You think this is a busy one? This is the next sector is going to be even more hectic. We've got 2 aircraft flying the opposite direction. We've got one just there, just disappeared off with the contrails. Another one here somewhere. I can't quite see them though. Some good progress so far. There's the coast behind us.
Romeo November, contact Melbourne Centre, 122 days, 6 to 9.
122 decimal 6, thank you for the.
And you can just see the contrails now, at least I can, hopefully you can on stream too. That's the second aircraft that's on TCAS. Just there. Right, we need to do our descent forecast. So the QNH in Launceston is 1018. Kanga, hello. Just completed his first VATSIM flight, Melbourne to Hobart. Very nice. Hope you enjoyed it. How did you find it? This is why these sort of events are very important, and you can make lots of mistakes. The controllers are there to try and accommodate you and help you as best as
964, descend flight level 130.
possible.
Descend flight level 130, Qantas 964.
Just noticed our speed there. It's changed over on conversion. Don't want that. I just need to increase our speed a little bit. This actually may have helped just separate us a little bit from the aeroplane in front. Right, progress page, descent. Fixed rings, these could be important actually. So we'll do LT. URDME Launceston. And we're going to do, I'm actually going to do 10 miles.
Melbourne Centre, this is
And I'm going to do 6.
Good evening, with you at flight level 1.
I'm going to flick that across to the NDB mode so that we are tracking an NDB and a VOR on the standby instruments.
90, 15,
Gary, welcome buddy, welcome aboard. Joining us as a gold frequent flyer. Great to have you with us today.
Osprey 236, Melbourne Centre, g'day.
Top descent there, look. And then IRSOM. So, there's no stopping here. We've got to keep working through this. RNAV Zulu, runway 14 right, minimum LNAV VNAV 1020, so let's set that. Lots of scrolling with this one. 1020. 1020, there we go. The QNH was 101A. So that is set. I think I've got Navigraph on your screen still. This is where you know it's busy. Because I'm trying to juggle a lot. Yes, 133, great spot. 133. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 133. There we go. That's better. 157 miles
contact
there.
Melbourne Centre, 122 decimal 6, good night. 122.6 Melbourne Centre, Qantas 1543, thanks.
MSFS gaming, yeah, it's the latest Navigraph charts. Runway elevation 560, so we can put 550 in the box there for our landing altitude elevation, and then we need to think about our landing speeds.
Qantas 2287, contact Melbourne Centre 122 decimal 6, good night.
Melbourne Centre 1226 for Qantas 2287, thanks, good night.
Qantas 237, descent flight level 130. Qantas 1543, Sensei today. It'll be runway 14 right, expect the RNAV Zulu approach.
55.9.
You can expect that by position at Launceston, November Echo. I'll give you that tracking shortly.
We can pop that in, flap 30, 137.
Expecting the RNAV Zulu runway
137, add 5.
1543.
142 for our approach speeds. We've got our fixed rings in, we've got that done. Melbourne Centre, good evening, Qantas 2287, flight level 330, inbound Benzo.
Qantas 2287, g'day, Melbourne.
We're going to want flaps 30 with auto brake 2 potentially, it's given 424 metres left. But I always check the airport charts as well to see what to expect. So it looks like probably we're going to use most of the runway actually. If we do that with reverse, that'll do.
Brake 2472, descend on flight level 130.
Clear the Melbourne charts.
130, Prospect 2472. Velocity 1378, descend at 5000. Qantas 1543, clear direct to Launceston, November Echo. The initial approach fix for the RNAV approach, and the waypoint name is Mike Lima Tango November Echo.
That shot a hello from across the ponds. CW's in Hobart, very nice. We've got the NZA Simulations Hobart scenery, which I've purchased for this stream today.
Tango November Echo, Qantas 1543. Qantas 1543, thanks very much. When ready, descend to flight level 250. And when ready, descend flight level 250.
We'll go back to Max 76 now as well, shall we? So, right to top descent, we've got some more checks to do, haven't we? So, destination weather is obtained, the arrival data is now set, landing altitude set, radios are set. We've got our, we're not flying an ILS or anything or a VOR approach, but we've got them pre-tuned just in case as a backup. Wing engine anti-ice, not really required. We're doing master warning recall. Altimeter set. Minimums are set. Approaches and missed approach have been briefed and auto brake set to 2.
Qantas 998, today identified, climb by this level 350.
Right, we'll use auto brake 3 then, Doc. It's just going by what VAS Airplane Toolbox has given me, to be honest, for the profile of the aircraft. We use auto brake
2472, descend 9000, QNH 1018.
Descend 9000, QNH 1018, Prospect 2472.
Qantas 2287, request descent.
Station calling with the ground station, say again.
So Qantas 2287, request descent.
On the 2287, runway 14 right, expect the RNAV Zulu approach via Launceston, November Echo, descend flight level 250.
RNAV approach 14 right, expect to approach via November Echo and descend flight level 140, Qantas 2287. Was it 140? I think it was. Oh, I'm quite light, Doc, yeah. Down we go.
Velocity 14, correction 1378, descend to 4000, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 14 right approach.
Was it is it 240 actually, wasn't it? Descent. Oh,
1537, hello, we're passing 1,800 for 4,000.
good spot. Someone said 250 there. Transair, thanks. You're listening better than I am.
Break 2472, resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed, Prospect 2472.
So there, hello, buddy.
Velocity 1537 identified. Qantas 208, descend by star 9000, QNH 1018.
9,000 feet, QNH 1018, Qantas 208.
We've got 1187, I think, next.
1537, climb by to 8,000, report approaching for higher.
8,000 and Wilco, thanks. Velocity 1537.
Short hops these are, but they're designed to kind of add the pressure to us a little bit too.
43, descend to flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130, Qantas 1543.
While we're doing this, we shall prepare the next leg, which is only going to be flown at 13,000 feet. This next leg from Launceston to Hobart is so short, the only waypoint in the middle is MORGO, and it's basically out of the SID straight into the star for Hobart. Very, very short en route time of 28 minutes, 13,000 feet for cruise, and effectively, because it's so short, what we're going to have to do is prepare the aircraft for the approach before departure at Launceston.
2472, descend to 5,000.
5,000, Prospect 2472.
Gary, yeah, what sort of assistance do you need on VATSIM? Events like this, by the way, are very, very good for learning VATSIM.
Qantas 208, descend to 7,000.
A little bit of pilot error there, just for compounding stuff with all the things going on. What I did is I've let speed get away from us a little bit, and I've allowed us to go below the VNAV path, but
2472, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 14
we will ignore that for now. We've kind of fixed it. Have you by any chance tried the MK Studio Shannon? I haven't, Septi, not yet.
Velocity 1378, contact Launceston Tower 118 decimal 7.
Velocity 1537 upon reaching 8,000.
Velocity 1537, thanks, climb via SID model 350.
350, thanks, 1537.
Qantas 2287, descend flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130, Qantas 2287.
Feeling 456 and frequency.
There we are, we're still on VNAV mode, good.
Melbourne Centre, good evening, Qantas 1950.
Qantas 90.
Just recycle that.
Enter g'day, and it's descending climbing flight is 350.
Negative, we are on site level 320 right now, Qantas 9015.
Data, absolutely.
Qantas 2287, your number 2 into Launceston, speed on descent 250 knots.
Qantas 2287.
Hello, Q-Link 456, flight level 310.
Feeling 456 today. Qantas 208 descend to 4000.
4000 feet, contact rate.
Feeling 456 clear to MORGO 1 Alpha arrival, runway 12, maintain flight level 310.
Jan, hello, welcome.
MORGO 1 Alpha arrival for runway 12, maintain flight level 310, Q-Link 456.
We are busy.
2287, turn left heading 100.
Left 100, Qantas 2287. Let's see if we've got a...
Ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Ladies and...
Plus we've only got a Qantas safety demonstration. So we're being vectored now.
Romeo November, descend to flight level 150.
With that in mind, we're just going to descend on vertical speed mode instead.
Descending to flight level 150, Romeo November.
And Romeo November, hold at IRSOM.
And I will hold at IRSOM, Romeo November.
That could be absolutely fine.
Osprey 2472, cleared Arnav Zulu, runway 14 right approach.
Cleared Arnav Zulu for runway 14, Osprey 2472.
And Qantas 208, descend to 3000, cleared ILS, runway 12 approach.
3000, cleared ILS 12, Qantas 208.
Let's see if we can get away with 1800 foot per minute. We'll just watch the speed, see if it does, it already is starting to creep up a little bit there actually. So we'll do 1600 foot per minute. Might set 245 knots there, just to help the speed come down.
Qantas 1543 is at flight level 130.
Qantas 1543, further descend in 30 seconds. Osprey 2472, contact Launceston Tower 118.1, correction 118.7, good night.
118.7, Osprey 2472, thanks for the ATC, good day.
Qantas 208, contact Hobart Tower 118.1, good night.
1181, Qantas 208, thank you.
Feeling 456 when ready, descend to flight level 210.
Just confirm Qantas 1543, it's hold it.
When I started on VATSIM, I was exceptionally nervous. Really nervous. It took me a good few months to kind of get used to it and get comfortable with it.
Descend now to 9000, QNH 101.
Descend to 9000, QNH 101, Qantas 1543.
But the more you do it, the more you...
287 resume main navigation, clear direct to November Echo.
Main navigation direct to November Echo, Qantas 2287.
Feeling 456 center.
Oh now, baby.
Qantas Qantas 9015, cleared direct to Launceston, November Echo. Expect the RNAV Zulu runway 14 right approach.
Roger, direct to November Echo and clear for the RNF 14 right for Qantas 1915.
Qantas 9015, you can expect that approach. Descend when ready to flight level 160.
Apologies, expect RNF 14 right and descend to 150 for Qantas 1915.
Feeling 40, 50, 60, copy.
First time flying into these airports, both Launceston and Hobart.
Qantas 1543, descend to 5000.
Descend to 5000, Qantas 1543.
Melbourne Centre, good evening. This is Osprey 236 with you at flight level 310.
Osprey 236, good evening. Expect the RNAV Zulu, runway 14 right approach via position November Echo. When ready, descend to flight level 250.
Probably Indigo 11 Charles.
Osprey 236, no problem. When ready, descend flight level 250 and expect the RNAV Zulu runway 14 right approach via position Launceston, November Echo.
30,000.
When ready, descend to flight level 250 by the, sorry, that was the Honor Zulu approach, sorry, missed runway.
Osprey 236 will be runway 14 right.
Full runway 14 right.
All descent, please, controller.
Good day, Velocity 201, 3,500 for 4,500 out of Hobart.
Velocity 201, good day, identified. Climb by 6 flight level 380.
Climb by 6 flight level 380, Velocity 201.
Sorry, do you call me Q-Link 456?
Feeling 456, A firm. When ready, descend to flight level 210.
When ready, descend for level 210, Q-Link 456.
Romeo, November. For your planning, you can expect to hold for another 5 minutes and then expect the vectors for the ILS runway 32 left approach.
Holding for another 5 minutes and expecting final vectors for runway 32 left from November.
4,000, 3,700. Good grief. Are we on profile here? Qantas 2287, request further descent.
Qantas 2287, descend to 9,000, QNH 1018.
Descend 9,000 feet, QNH 1018, so Qantas 2287. Get it down. Few minutes to landing now.
1543 cleared, RNAV Zulu, runway 14 right approach.
Ian says, wow, that was hard to get down. Was it busy or?
Osprey 236, no problem. It'll be via position November Echo. I think in your FMC it's probably going to be written as Mike Lima Tango November Echo.
What's that transition, Mike Lima Tango November Echo?
Set 230 knots there on the
Osprey
speed.
236, descend to flight level 130. You can expect direct to that position, that November Echo position, in approximately 5 minutes.
So busy, I've not even had a chance to put screenshots on Volante yet for this first sector of 2. Working on that now.
9015, descend flight level 130.
130 for Qantas 9015.
Qantas 2287, descend at 5000.
Descend at 5,000, Qantas 2287.
Qantas 1543, contact Launceston Tower 118.7 tonight.
Launceston Tower 118.7, Qantas 1543, thanks and good day.
It's mad, isn't it? You wouldn't think that we've actually got speed braking flight to tent at the moment because the aeroplane is being so slippery. Doesn't want to decelerate. Don't worry, mine's not that clean either.
No, we're just going to have to...
We got a bit of a late descent clearance as well. It's left us all very busy, but we're all experiencing the same thing, so that's all good. The thing is, one little tip would give you is 234 knots now, for example. Have a look down here, flaps 1, so we can use down to flap 5. And I'm going to actually use that opportunity now to put flaps 1 and 2 in. It's just going to give us a bit more drag on the airframe. We've only got about 20 miles to go.
Osprey 23610, left heading 100.
And it's effectively a straightened approach. Now look at the difference. We've put that drag in.
100, Osprey 236.
Traffic.
Romeo November, cancel, hold, clear direct to Launceston, maintain flight level 150.
Maintaining flight level 150, direct to Launceston, Romeo November.
Oh, he's going away from us. Flap 5. Now look at the difference that's made. There we go, fix that. Do 200 knots. Keep the energy the same.
On the 2287 cleared Arnav Zulu, runway 14 right approach.
Cleared Arnav Zulu, runway 14 right approach, 2287. I've had to disconnect. Oh no, that's not good.
Killing 456, when ready, descend to flight level 130.
Max 210 knots here anyway.
130,
And then final from November India. Right, let's get ahead of ourselves. We're going to pop those on. Turn off lights, landing lights, forgot those, naughty me. Yeah, it's like trying to manage the descent. This is where you kind of appreciate airliners fly with 2 pilots. Let's see what VNAV does here. There we are, so just above the profile, that's good. Just below it, sorry.
Osprey 236, resume own navigation, clear direct to Launceston, November Echo.
I'm going to ask the aeroplane to maintain 180.
Resume own navigation.
This first section.
Launceston, November Echo.
There's the airfield. I'm going to set 1,100 on the VNAV. Missed approach is track direct Izmir, climb to 5,800. G'day David, we're under pressure here today. Looking at the PFD, make sure it does go for the VNAV path. I'll put arm approach mode and see what it does here as well.
Qantas 9015, descend 9,000, 7H1018.
9,000 and KH1018 for Qantas 90.
Lap 10. Speed brake arms. Single channel, so it's now flying this, well, it's the RNAV version of an ILS approach. using approach mode. 133. 14 miles.
Qantas 2287, contact Launceston Tower 118.7 tonight.
Contact Tower 118.7, Qantas 2287, good night. Launceston Tower, Qantas 2287, good evening. 13 miles, RNAV 14 right.
Qantas 2287, continue approach.
Continue approach, Qantas 2287. 160. Glide path for this approach is almost active as well.
Boston Tower, Qantas 1543. You
can see that there.
Vacated by
it's the RNAV version of an ILS, with LNAV and VNAV working away for us. We go gear down now. Lap 15.
Taxi Alpha base 1543.
Qantas 2287, runway 14 right, clear to land.
Clear land runway 14 right, Qantas 2287. Here we go. Freeway improvement for this as well. Jack, no, absolutely fine. You fly your approach, buddy. Doc, no. $160. Lap 25. 142. Let's do a final check here. Call it 143 now. Mist is 5,800. Set. Lap 30, gear down 3 green, ignition mode continuous, lights, signs required, and that all set.
Morning, Tower Jetstar 730.
Yeah, it's saying RNAV, doc.
Kilo requesting IFR up to
Back
Melbourne.
glide path. There's no ILS here at Launceston. It's literally an RNAV or a VOR approach.
Apologies, call sign taken.
Jetstar 732, Bay 3, receive.
Except for 32 left, but we're not, we're flying 14 right.
Jetstar 77, 732, cleared Melbourne by...
Set, speed brake is on.
Oh, wouldn't have a clue how to
Happy
say
days,
that.
land.
Runway 14 right. On 1 Alpha departure, climb by the SID 4,500. Squawk 4320.
My thrust.
Departures.
My aeroplane. Let's fly in from 2,000 feet, shall we?
Cleared
no, sorry, apologies. Departures 123.
Runway 14 right on a G1 Alpha departure. Climb by the SID initially to 4,500. Squawk 4320. And departures are 118.1, Jetstar 732.
Sorry, departures be 123.8.
123.8 for departures, Jetstar 732.
Jetstar 732.
Slight crosswinds now kind of corrected itself into a bit more of a headwind now, which is good. A bit more power here, just to help sort out pitch and speed. A hand flying the approach. Don't think so, Night Shadow. Hobart looks absolutely wonderful for approach scenery as well. We've got the 2 airports from NZA Simulations installed for that one, including Hobart. It's got 3 white on the Pappies, but it suggests we're actually on profile for the approach here, so...
9050 established on a glide path for runway 14 right.
Qantas 9015, continue approach.
Wilco 9015.
Here we go.
100, 50, 30, 20, 10.
And nose wheel down. Reverse screen. My brakes. Gary, it would just be the missed approach procedure, buddy. That's kind of the only difference there. Oh my god, I've got the, there we go. That bug that you get where you try and move the view slightly and the sim locks up. There we are, just recovered that in time, holy moly. Flaps up. Qantas 2287's vacated on Alpha.
And continue taxi Alpha Bay 2.
Continue taxi Alpha Bay 2, Qantas 2287. Alpha Bay 2.
Qantas 1915, runway 14 right, clear to land.
Roger, clear to runway 14 right, Qantas 9015.
Bada bing, bada boom. Kanga, you do indeed. I've got to find Bay 2 now. I'm going to fire up GSX just to see what happens here. Helipad on the taxiway. This is a freeware scenery, by the way, for Launceston. Looks really good. Yeah, helipad aiming point on the taxiway. That's epic.
This is Osprey 236 on descent runway 14 right. Osprey
We're racing out for flight services.
continue approach.
This is looking
Continue
busy.
approach, Osprey 236.
Touchdown for 1. Oh, that looked very, very good. Melon Lord, flightsim.to. Qantas, baby. That's all good, they're all on. Bay 2 is what we want. I think it's parking 2.
Lorry Tower, Qantas 9015, vacated Bravo.
Qantas 9015, taxi to gate 7, please.
Gate 7 for Qantas.
Hopefully, your slip of the tongue there,
no, I'm good.
Jack, wasn't a direct result of what was actually happening physically to your body.
Tower, this is Osprey 236, do I have clear to land?
Osprey 236, apologies, clear to land.
Oh my good grief, he's high.
I've expect to go around though, Osprey 236.
Oh my god. Yes,
no, that's all good. I just had centre.
He's getting around.
Oh, you going around now?
AFIRM, request go around.
Roger. Continue runway heading standby.
Continue runway heading standby, Osprey 236.
Taxi lights off. We have got those on, good. So this doesn't have a GSX profile, it's using default.
236, climb 4000, contact departures.
Climb 4000, contact departures.
Wow, that was a quick parking. Slightly left though.
123.8.
And 0.4 meters away. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try and fix this. Watch this. Oh, I made it worse.
Tower, this is Osprey 236, unfortunately I've crashed over.
Roger, apologies.
Launceston Tower, just outside 32, Bay 3, request push and start.
Yeah, hold the brakes. Oh my god.
Just 732, was that you?
Brakes are on now. Oh, well I fixed it and then I made it worse.
Just 732.
Doc, I know, it's a GSX thing.
Push through.
Really annoying, isn't it? Okay, anyway, let's stop mucking around with that. We'll end up breaking it. Okay, let's see what happens with deboarding. So what it will take is just somebody to create a little pack that fixes this really. Engine spinning away there. Right. So this next route is super short. We've got a new call sign as well, so I'm going to have to, this is another immersion killer, bear with me, so I'm going to disconnect and reconnect to 7397.
Passenger's bus is coming.
Bingo. Night Shadow, yeah, it had a big update recently actually, and it's made things a lot nicer to use, a little bit more reliable as well. Right, so FMC, I want route actually, don't I? So we want YMLT to YMML-YMHB. Launceston to Hobart, and we are now Qantas 7397.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Activate. Fueling. We want 4,010 kilos. .133 passengers this time. And zero fuel weight 54.6, so only a tiny bit higher. So we could just add 200, 700, 54.6. That equalises that nicely. Alternate fuel is 1.9. And average cruise wind 256 at 16.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
And transition altitude 10,000. It's going to be MORGO 1 departure, I think.
Launceston Tower, Jetstar 732, ready for taxi, runway 14 right.
Jetstar 732, taxi Alpha holding point, runway 14 right.
Taxi the Alpha holding point, runway 14 right, Jetstar 732.
133. It looks like they all overfly Launceston at in one way or another. MORGO 1, there we go, MORGO 1, got it. Oh, the charts here are crazy. So we've got 1126, and then ADF 1890. Want to be outbound. Was it radial of 175? So I'm going to tune that up here, 175. There's GSX doing its thing. Johan's coming along for the flight as well. Theodore, hello to you, welcome. Jack's just spawning at Launceston. Are we using a star, Will says? A SID. Yes, it's the Morgan SID. MORGO 1. Departure, and then from MORGO we're straight into the approach. MORGO 1 Alpha RNAV arrival.
Jetstar 732, that's Bravo.
Into Hobart. Winds 3208 knots in Hobart at the moment, so it's going to be our RNAV Zulu, runway 30. This looks really nice.
Does your runway go any further down?
Yeah, it does, the Jetstar 732.
Yeah, roger, just continue down to the end of the runway, along the taxiway.
Yeah, copy that, we'll continue down to the end of the runway, Jetstar 732.
Let's see. We've got one to go around, haven't we? So this is kind of helping with a bit of time saving. Gives them opportunity to catch up with us as well as we deboard and then reload the new punters. I'm going to refresh Fly Live Studio, and it gives me a chance as well to do things like Volanta and everything else as well.
Romeo, November, runway 32 left, clear to land, do not exceed Delta.
Clear to land, runway 32 left, won't Delta. Romeo, November.
Off they go, they're off to go get the new bags. We can get our clearance, I think, as well. Actually, what we'll do is we'll wait for him to take off, because he's at the threshold. Once he gets his takeoff clearance, we'll request our clearance for our flight further down south to Hobart.
Launceston Tower, just off 732, now ready at the Alpha holding point, 14 right.
Jet 7732.
Do you want to deboard crew?
No, I don't. We want to continue now with boarding.
Boarding requested.
Copy, Chef.
Crew
Here we
bus
go.
is coming.
This is where sadly it should recognise the fact that we don't need a crew bus. What's this plan tell us? Oops. What have we got here? Departures. 14 right, MORGO 1 departure. Active. That is literally it, look. Absolute carnage.
Jet 732, line up and wait, runway 14 right.
Okay, yes, it's just literally fly, intercept the radio outbound, and away we go to Morgan, only 30 or so miles away. And then
November,
we're going to want
taxi to the gate.
on our Zulu runway 30,
November,
MORGO 1 Alpha 30 via PDOS, I think.
Taxi gate 1.
Is coming.
Taxi gate 1 via Alpha. Romeo, November.
Yeah, via PDOS. At least that's what Doc's planned on our routing. Hopefully that's correct. I'm sure it will be.
Jet 732, runway 14 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 14 right, Jet 732.
Kilo. Launceston Tower, good evening, Qantas 7397, stand 2 with information, Kilo, request IFR clearance to Hobart, 737-800.
Qantas 7397, cleared Hobart via MORGO, planned route, runway 14 right, MORGO 1 departure, climb via the SID 4500, squawk 4402, departures will be 122.6.
Passengers boarding starting.
Cleared to Hobart, MORGO 1 departure to MORGO runway 14 right, initial climb 4,500 feet, squawk 4402 and departure on 122.6, Qantas 7397.
Qantas 7397.
So we want 11
Tower, Romeo, November, shutting down. Thank you for the 80s.
Romeo, November.
1018.
Have a good night.
Execute.
Jet
And we need to put
732, departures just logged off. Change to Melbourne Centre 122.6.
122.6, have a good night.
get our descent winds for the next leg, because as fast as we're going to be up, we're going to be down. So this is the sort of flight that you want to do to get it all set up in advance. Yeah, is it about 10 minutes in the air? Great Lord Doofus is saying. Pretty much, yeah, it's about 20 minutes. yeah, this is going to be really quick, really quick. It's going to be interesting actually. It's going to be the fastest flight we've done in the 737. We want to calculate our speeds and things as well. So I'm just going to refresh VATS Airplane Toolbox. And start the new flight on Atlanta as well, so we're tracking the correct routing.
Launceston Tower, hello, Qantas 1543, flight line 737 at gate 6, request alpha clearance to Hobart as barge.
Qantas 1543, you're cleared Hobart by MORGO, planned route, runway 14 right, MORGO 1 departure.
Right, let me show you guys this routing, shall we?
500, squawk 6044, departures 122.6.
14 right.
Cleared to Hobart as 5 over MORGO 1 departure, runway 14 right, initial climb is 4,500 feet, squawk 6044. And departures on 122.6, Qantas 1543.
Qantas 1543.
Launceston Tower, by 2472, type 737.
There you go, on Navgraph.
IFR to Hobart, QNH 1018.
That is our route there on that little screen. So we're going to depart out of Launceston via MORGO, so it's going to be outbound 133 degrees, and then we're going to be turning right 205 until we intercept the outbound radial of 175 degrees to MORGO. At MORGO, we're then straight into the MORGO 1 Alpha RNAV arrival into Hobart, so MORGO, Boxed, Guleb, Sorgi, Limdu, Alpha, Sakut, Pidos. From Pidos, the RNAV Zulu runway 30 approach, so Pidos 4000, Echo India, Echo Foxtrot, Echo Mike, and then touchdown. 2,700 metre long runway, nice and long, longer than this one actually.
Transair 386.
And yeah, I'm hoping for some beautiful scenery.
Via MORGO planned route. Runway 14 right, MORGO 1 departure. Climb by the seat 4,500.
Let's set the squawk.
4274. Departures 122.6.
Clear to Hobart via the MORGO 1 departure. Climb to flight level 450.
45,
departure frequency
133, 175,
4.
Transair
1018. VATS Airplane Toolbox is telling us we want flap 5, takeoff performance profile 2. We're going to do climb 1. On 4150. It's telling us there it's unable to do that. Let's just turn the flight directors off a second. It's unable to achieve 220 at INTC, so we're just going to go 220 B/, and it's going to change that constraint to speed 220 or less, basically, so it can achieve it in its mind, in its little brain. Andy, hello to you, welcome.
Information Lima now valid, wind 180 degrees 3 knots.
Just go back to my checklist, make sure I've got everything covered.
Information Lima.
I'll make sure up here we haven't got issues with your damper or anything, it's still on. Boost set. Works for me. Altimeter set, transponder set, fueling, loading, boarding, almost complete. Boarding still in progress. Takeoff data is set, 150 is plus 10 for the V2. And the altitude pressure panels are set, MCP is set, flight directors can go on now. I'm going to work out what the local time is here because I want to make sure I've got the time set correctly. 16:17. I think we need it to be a little bit later, don't we? Like that. Kanga, it's a stunning approach, isn't it? We've got the NZA scenery for Hobart, and then is it, which is the next to it? Is it, I want to say Charlotte. Cambridge. We've got Cambridge and Hobart. Cheers, guys. Yeah, it's more the sunset time. Trying to angle it so that sun sets as we're flying into Hobart. I may have got it slightly wrong though. We'll see what happens. Yeah, keep practicing, Zato. Just got to wait for the bags now. Exactly, Seared Lamb. I mean, even this part of the sort of Tasmania is spectacular. Left entry forward. Overwing exits are just deployed open. That's interesting. Thanks, GSX.
Launceston Tower, this is Osprey 236, radio check.
Flight directors are on, order break is on RTO, ground equipment is now being cleared away.
Osprey 236.
Radios, we're satisfied that the frequencies that we need are set, and we are going to think about getting ready for push now, so that's all good.
Next, that was a radio check. Sorry.
Apologies. Ringing 505.
Blue Zushi is loving the classic livery. Good to hear. Yeah, we're ready. Couple of final checks, and we can start the Qantas safety demonstration early as well. Trying to think about the way that pushback and things work here. Yeah, it looks like it would be a pushback required. Not quite sure how GSX would cope with that though.
This is Osprey 236, request IFR to Hobart. I have yet to file a policy. Okay, Launceston Tower, this is Osprey 236, request IFR to Hobart as filed with
Osprey 236, you're cleared Hobart via MORGO.
Make sure this is clear.
Route, runway 14 right, MORGO 1 departure. Flying velocity 4,500.
Bike brake is set.
4325. Departures 122.6.
Onto legs. We'll have M1 INTC set for this one.
Roger, cleared for MORGO 1 departure at runway 14 right. Initial climb 4,500.
Departure checks completed.
432.
Wi-Fi has been inserted.
Departure 122.6. Osprey 236.
Osprey 236.
Here comes the tug. Qantas 7397 is fully ready. Request push and start.
Qantas 7397, push approved.
Push approved, Qantas 7397. Very tempted. Hey, look at that, it's an Alliance ATR.
Trend 386.
Very tempted to use the quick aircraft editor tool.
Standing by 386.
Qantas 7397, Scorpio Charlie.
Let's just see what happens.
Release parking brakes, please.
Qantas 15.3.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Standing by.
Put it over your head, half
Transit 386.
It's already going wrong.
Squawk Mike Charlie.
Please repeat the squawk code, please.
4274.
4274 and cleared for push. Transit 3.
Stand by.
7397. Squawk Mike Charlie.
If oxygen is required, a mask will drop from above.
Cockpit
Put it
to
on
ground.
quickly and tighten the strap. Oxygen will flow as you think so. Pick your own mask
We've been
first,
cleared for
and
pushback
then
and
hop
start
on.
tail straight out.
Where's the old self-drive? There we go. Lovely. This is what happens when you don't have a GSX profile.
You should be familiar with the brake position appropriate to your seat. If you can reach the seat in front, brake by folding your arms and resting your forehead on your arm.
Oh, for goodness sake, why does it always do this to me? It's self-drive, but it's actually driving itself. We're just making it up as we go along. This is where GSX really does need improvement, because you need to have all these custom profiles to try and make it look half decent.
Launceston Tower, Osprey 2472 is ready for push and start.
Osprey 2472, stand by.
It's probably thinking, what on earth is he doing? I think that'll do.
Launceston Tower, Transit 386 is ready for taxi.
That's the worst
Transit 386.
pushback I've done in a long time.
Taxi Alpha holding point runway 14 right.
Clear to taxi 14 right via Alpha holding point.
Good news is we have GSX Profile for Hobart installed. That's 5, auto brake RTO, they're all set, we're going to go on VNAV, auto throttle.
Qantas 1543, one's clear,
all the way
traffic
right.
behind you, push it brake.
All the way left.
Once the traffic's cleared, push
Central.
cruise Qantas 1543, thanks.
Forwards, neutral. 173.97, request taxi.
7397, Squawk Mode Charlie, taxi Alpha holding point runway 14 right.
Squawk Mode Charlie, taxi Alpha, runway 14 right, 7397.
Osprey 2472, one's clear of traffic behind, push approved.
Once traffic behind is cleared, push approved, Osprey 2472.
I'm hoping I got the timing right. Right, let's focus on the checks. David, I ended up landing almost in a bit of a slideshow, to be honest. So I'd like to see them make a lot of improvements to the way that it all handles itself. All good there, all set, that's all good. Taxi lights are on, auto brake is already set RTO, that is good. MCP nav data radio, so all set. We've got Hobart approach and tower online as well, which we'll be speaking to pretty quickly after. I've never been able to master driving that self-drive tug. Ashley, hello buddy. Great to hear. Thanks for sort of finding it and suggesting it. It's great. Okay, at the hold, reset rates, train is already on, traffic's already on. TARH, squawking mode Charlie. Let's pop the clock on and we're confirming 1-4
traffic, Hobart.
Johan, there is.
Now online, departure channel will be 123.8.
Is it 1238? Qantas 7397, departure 123.8 and is at Alpha ready for departure, runway 14 right.
Qantas 7397, runway 14 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 14 right. Qantas 7397. Let the AP turn itself off whilst we're doing this. And yeah, so I mean it's a mega airport, but it's a shame that it's.
Qantas 1543, ready at 105. Taxi behind the 737 in front.
Everybody's gone crackly.
Holding point runway 14 right.
Lights and signs required. They're all set. Use as much of this runway as possible. And just as we start to line up, we're going to start to spool up to 40. More efficient for us to just keep running.
Ready for taxi.
Osprey 472, taxi Alpha, holding point runway 14 right.
I've got these V-speeds calculated correctly. Rock and roll. Next stop, Hobart. We'll be there in no time. This is going to be super quick, folks.
Osprey 236, taxi Alpha, holding point runway 14 right.
Taxi Alpha, holding point.
Up to the flight directors. Gear up. That doesn't look healthy, so let's just go and intervene here.
4782, runway 14 right, clear to land.
Everybody's gone like really like locky. Hey, good afternoon.
17397, contact departures, have a good flight.
Contact departure 1238, have a good night, Qantas 7397.
Morning approach, Qantas 2080.
Qantas 2280 approach, g'day. Expect Donna Zulu, runway 14 right approach. Qantas 2280 into Launceston approach.
Boarding approach, Qantas 2280 with you at 90,000.
Launceston approach, good evening, Qantas 7397, it's 4,400 feet inbound, MORGO.
Boarding approach, Qantas 2280.
2280 standby, 7397 report level passing again.
We're 4,500 feet cleared, Qantas 7397.
7397 identified, climb to flight level 130.
Flight level 130, Qantas 7397.
Qantas 2280, register today, descend via, correction, descend to 5,000, expect Dino Zulu 14 right approach.
Send 5,000, expect INAV Zulu 14 right approach, Qantas 2280.
Flaps up, they're all good, they're looking nice. And away we go, look at this. Oops. Oh my good grief. There we go. Somebody's got an open mic.
Qantas 2280 descend to 4,000, report.
Hobart ATIS is generated.
Send
Slow
4,000,
though.
report on INAV Zulu, Qantas 2280.
No. No ATIS, that's fine though. Dot meta YMHB 3004 altimeter 2 is 1018 still. Lovely stuff. Variable winds between 270 degrees and 340 degrees.
Qantas 7397 contact Hobart approach 125.55.
Hobart approach 12555 Qantas 7397. Alpha Bravo, thanks buddy, really appreciate that. Hobart approach, good evening, Qantas 7397
Thanks
is
for the
coming
live stream.
through
Love the
10,000
PMDG
for flight level 130
737.
inbound MORGO.
Still learning the Phoenix Say 320. So far so good. Your tutorials have been very helpful.
That's really good to hear, thank you very much, Alpha Bravo, appreciate it buddy. They're already off. Let's leave them off. That's all set. And we've just got them on auto. That'll all do. Might just stick it at 280 here. Okay, now we need to change the landing altitude. 12555, that's why.
Qantas 2280 at step, INAV Zulu approach.
It's a merged channel.
2280 contact Tower 118 decimal 7,
Over to Tower, Qantas 2280, thank you very much, go.
Hobart approach, good evening, Qantas 7397, flight level 130 inbound, MORGO, speed 280 knots.
Qantas 7397, thanks, star clearance, MORGO 1 Alpha arrival, runway 30, maintain flight level 130.
Expect on approach runway 30, MORGO 1 Alpha, and maintain flight level 130, Qantas 7397. What can we tune? What can we tune? What can we tune? It's busy, busy, busy. Let's stay ahead of the plane. We're about to enter the star already. There's a VOR at Hobart, 1127. Let's use that. 1127.
Launceston departure, transit 386.
Inbound course,
level
let's do 301.
030 for 45045.
There's a 386 approach identified to climb to flight level 210.
Climb and maintain flight level 210.
This is the lowest cruise I've ever done in this. And look at that. Dave, good afternoon. This is Launceston to Hobart. Very, very, very short routes. We've got NZA Simulations, awesome scenery down here for Cambridge and Hobart. They both go hand in hand together, though they are two separate products. Don't particularly agree with that, you have to buy both, but they're very, very good indeed. And NZA Simulations, they have created a GSX Profile for Hobart, which we're going to enjoy as well when we arrive. Fixed rings, we could probably get ahead of those as well, runway 30.
Departures on flight 2472 with you passing 3,600 feet.
That's all good. That's all good. Hey, MORGO.
472 identified.
Off descent coming up already. So, destination weather obtained, arrival data set, landing altitude 50, not checked. 50 set, checked. Frequencies are set, we can go to Hobart Tower next, 1181. Let's get that tune ready.
Reclear direct to MORGO.
1181. And we want auto brake 3. We need 1018 minimums. The RNAV approach, where is it? Come on, Luke. Lots to do. 370. Let's change that quickly. Come on.
Australia 386, contact Hobart approach 125.55. Expect star clearing.
520. Hold on. Yeah. We're doing 370. Up descent now. What's our planned landing weight? 57.1. So that's going to be 144. Reset MCP altitudes. Qantas 7397, request descent.
Qantas 7397, descend via star 270.
Descend by the star to, is it 7,000? Qantas 7397.
Here is to your next real-life PPF training flight. Thanks to all your time and efforts for these wonderful live streams.
Up the plane out here. Get some speed brakes out. So 7,000, descend via the star. We've got QNH 1018. We're going to go through transition any moment.
Transit 386, contact Hobart approach 125.5.
Andrew, thanks buddy. Really appreciate that. Thanks for the super chats, folks. Oh, hello, buddy. God, excuse me. Thank you. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this supremely busy sector today. We can go landing lights on, that's all set. Get the seatbelt sign on as well. Cabin is slowly depressurising slightly again. Not much depressurisation to do, to be honest, at 13,000 feet. Here we go.
Launceston departure, this is Osprey 236.
How spectacular was that?
Osprey 236, departure to report level passing.
And Hobart approach, is it Hobart approach?
Keep smashing those likes, folks.
For Transit 86.
Transit 386, approach GSX MORGO 1 Alpha arrival, runway 30, fly level 190, correction 210.
Alright, we'll be expecting 30 for the runway via the MORGO 1 Alpha arrival. Do we start our descent for Transit 386?
Transit 36, when ready, you can descend to flight level 130 when ready.
Alright, we'll start our descent to flight level 130 for Transit 380.
And Osprey 236, report level passing.
At 4,500, Osprey 236.
Osprey 236, identified, climb to flight level 130.
Climb to flight level 130, Osprey 236.
Got the timing.
397, descend via the star to 6,000.
Descend by the star 6,000, Qantas 7397. 7397 would be another one. Zato, no, 210 is too high. A cruise. Oops. Naughty me, hydraulics. Or plane. This is how busy this sector's been, I even forgot that.
Osprey 472, contact verbal approach 125.55, expect star clearance.
125.55, expecting star clearance for Osprey 2472.
So the airfield is down there, folks. Beautiful approach over the water. That might be Cambridge. No, correction, I think it's up here. Hobart, Cambridge. Kind of hard to spot from this altitude. There we go. There's Hobart. Yeah, so Cambridge is just up here, little airfield. Razza, welcome.
Launceston departure today, Qantas 1543 with you.
1543, departures report level passing.
Passing 4,500 feet, Qantas 1543.
1543, identified, climb to flight level 150.
Alpha 150, Qantas 1543.
And Transit
He's done on some smaller aircraft in real life, Andrew. It's a real flight. 737-400, I think it is. It does it.
Transit 386, thanks, and descend by star to 10,000. Hobart Q&A.
Razza 737, hands down, 100%, easy decision. Miles apart. Absolutely love this thing, it's fantastic.
Transit 386.
I'm going 3397, apologies, PNH 1018.
Hobart International, Osprey 2472 is with you, but my sim seems to have frozen, so I'm just going to disconnect.
No worries, thanks for the flight.
Cheers, thanks for the ATC. Have a good night.
I do, Krazan. PDOS
Osprey 236, contact Hobart approach, 125.55.
at 4,000.
Expect start.
Contact Hobart approach on 125.55, expect start Osprey 226.
Do 210. Look at that. Welcome to Australia. Complexity, the immersion, the performance of the aeroplane.
Osprey 236, approaching 1,000 on 2, flight level 130.
Osprey 236, Hobart approach, cleared the MORGO 1 Alpha arrival, runway 30, flight level 130.
Apologies, can you say again?
I need to descend.
Descend by the star 4,000.
Send by the star 4000, Qantas 7397.
Transit 386, descend by the star to 7,000.
Descend by the star to 7,000, transit 386.
Osprey 236, cleared the MORGO 1 Alpha arrival, runway 30, flight level 130.
Got a bit of chasing to do now.
Roger that, cleared for a MORGO 1 Alpha arrival.
As I know, PMDG are one of the best developers in the flight sim world, a very reputable company as well, so you install it via their own installer from the website on pmdg.com after you've purchased the product, basically. Now, if you illegally rip it from somewhere, then that's your worry.
7397 from PDOS, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 30 approach.
After PDOS cleared RNAV approach, runway 30, RNAV Zulu approach, Qantas 7397. Approaching 4,000. Speed's 220. Look at that. We're going to go flaps 2 now. Just a bit of drag on the aeroplane. Minimums are set to that, aren't they? So we're going to set the VNAV to 2,000, I think, for now. Missed approach is 4,200.
Transit 386 has leveled up at flight level 7,000.
Flat 5.
Transit 386, expect further descent in about 1 minute.
Crikey, look at that.
We'll expect further descent, 386.
Osprey 236, when ready, descend to flight level, correction descend to 9,000, QNH 1018.
Please repeat for 386, please.
Osprey 236, when ready, descend to 9,000, Hobart QNH 1018.
When ready, start to 9,000, descend to 9,000, QNH 1018, Osprey 236.
Qantas 7397, contact tower 118.1, sail.
Contact tower on 118.1 for Qantas 7397. Thanks, good night.
Osprey 236, track direct Sylvie, Sierra.
Just keeping an eye on this here.
Romeo Victor, India.
Doing some mega chasing.
When ready, track direct.
Speed 4021, departure clearance 125.55.
180. I'm expecting this now to hurry up with the arrival stuff. 8 miles now to the touchdown. Hobart Tower, good evening. Qantas 7397 is RNAV Zulu approach, runway 30, 7 miles to land.
Qantas 7397, Hobart Tower, wind verbal 270 to 340 degrees at 4 knots, runway 30, clear to land.
Way 30 clear to land, Qantas 7397.
4,000 Simulations Hobart, information Oscar, now current changes wind to 320 degrees 7 knots, carbo cane, temperature 8. Hobart information Oscar.
Let's get her on the ground, folks. Oops. That's a bit better. Yeah, Fenix are official as well. I can't hang around outside too much. I have, yes, Andrew. Seen a picture of it. It looks quite smart, doesn't it? Very swish. Okay, speed brakes are armed, that's all good. Flaps set 30, auto brake 3, and gears down 3, green and locked. In the overhead panel, they're both on continuous. That's all set, lights and signs as required. Missed approach is to 4,200.
1,000.
160, we want 144. That's the only thing there we've fitted.
Tower, Qantas 1558, requesting cushion stop.
Qantas 15.
My controls.
Push approved.
Push approved, Qantas 1558.
Pitch for speed. Look at that. Beautiful. I'll probably wind the time back slightly in a moment, just so that we get a bit more of a nice sunset.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. $100. 50. 30. 20.
Oh, big sink. Proactive flare
Hobart
there.
Tower, Transit 36, just past the Pedos waypoint at flight level 3.
Saved it.
Transit.
Let me just quickly, while I'm doing this, bit of multitasking. It's a bit better. We've vacated Charlie coming up. Where those indicators there are, I think. There we go, follow the greens.
And Transit 386, do you want us to descend further in preparation for the RNAV for our 30?
Transit 386, it's up to you, runway 30, clear to land.
Alright, we'll start a descent, clear to land 30, Transit 386.
Qantas 7397, welcome to Hobart. Taxi Alpha Hotel, Juliet, Kilo to Bay.
Taxi to, Taxi Alpha Hotel in Juliet. Just go with the stand number, please. On 7397.
Qantas 7397, I think Kilo Bay. It doesn't actually just got just a paddock on the crazy.
We'll go parking in the Kilo Bay, yeah, Qantas 7397. Oh, so we're not even at the terminal. means I can't even use this. Boo. Oh, we going to the Kilo Bay. Alpha Hotel. Well, there's the terminal building. Might as well just get a screenshot of it going past now because we're not parking there, sadly. So there we are. Welcome to Hobart. Who's that? Want? Are you on? Andrew, no worries, buddy. This is the final leg of 2. 32, hello, buddy. No, this is the only other leg. Gate 5.
7397, meditation clearance right onto Golf. Hold short of the apron.
Right, Golf, hold short the apron, Qantas 7397.
Qantas 1558, you ready to taxi?
Oh, what's our Qantas 1558? Apologies, I'm having issues with my sim. I might have to disconnect.
1558.
Gate 5, woohoo! Gaza, you just if you buy something on a card that and it's priced in dollars, what it will do is it will convert it into pounds via your bank account. I'm conscious I want to hold short at the apron, like prior to the apron, which is kind of about now.
Clear to Essendon by Canley, flight plan 3. Runway 30, runway 3 departure, climb down.
GSX is absolutely killing the frames. Or something is anyway. Nice shot here, we've got
1707, can you taxi gate 5?
Thanks to gate 5 and thanks to the ATC, Qantas 7397.
No worries, Luke.
And Tower, Transair 386 is now vacated runway 30.
Transair 386, taxi Charlie, Alpha Foxtrot to gate 4.
Taxi via Charlie, Alpha Foxtrot to the gate 386.
Victor X-ray Mike, do you copy your stand? Yes, I did. Ready for back.
There we go, gate 5.
Station right, ready, go ahead.
Off.
Victor X-ray Mike,
33 minutes. His arms are up. Ah, 2. Little bit of a shunt. I want to go exact. Yes. Parking brake set. I like precision.
And Hobart Tower Transit 386
Very good parking.
is now shutting down at beside the
Good marshalling effort there.
He's
disappeared. We're going to go to GSX and begin our disembarkation of the aircraft. Now the beauty of this is this NZA Simulations scenery has actually been crafted by the folks at NZA Simulations for their own scenery.
236, Hobart Tower.
Something is killing the frames at the moment. No idea what though. It's a proper slideshow.
So this is Osprey 236 on short final, runway 20.
Osprey 236, runway 336 man.
Runway 306 man, Osprey 236.
Passengers reporting sign.
I was going to say that was a Topaz Sky, I think. So the Qantas staff are going to start to clear the aeroplane. Welcome to Hobart there. A couple of nice screenshots of this fantastic fiery sky. We're going to begin to see passengers walking off here as well. So if we pop inside, look. Look at this scenery. Absolutely spectacular. Here come the passengers. That ground equipment's in the way though, that's a bit frustrating.
Hobart Tower, this is Osprey 236, please, runway 20.
Osprey 236.
A little Topaz Sky, A319, very cool. There's some of the folks on final approach as well. While that's happening, here's the NZA Simulations Hobart. First time ever looking at this, purchased it for today. Graduates GSX. Very cool. Tiger Tails coffee shop there. What else have they got in this next section here? You can see Pier 6 or something. There we go, another little waiting area. That's kind of it for that. What we'll do is we'll bring the time back a tiny bit, just so we can kind of capture a couple of people on final. That was an FSLTL model. There's all of Hobart. Beautiful airport. They've done a fantastic job with it. I mean, look at that. Spectacular. Just spin this back around. We're going to capture this touchdown. Yeah, it does too. It's a fantastic retro livery, isn't it? Boy, it looks to be fighting that. Almost. There we go. Nicely done. Saved you there. What else have we got final? Let's have a quick look on Volanta, see where we're at. I think that's it. I can't see anybody else. Yes, that must be it. Wow, okay. They are two little sectors. We've zipped along out of Melbourne, across to Launceston, and then our final resting place here at Hobart, the NZA Simulations Hobart scenery. It's remarkably nice. Stevedore crew as well. I hope you guys have all enjoyed the stream today. The second sector especially, very, very quick indeed, but really nice, and a bit of pressure, a bit of stress in that 737-800 there, that beautiful Qantas retro Roo livery as well, which is absolutely stunning. It's available to download on flightsim.to. Tomorrow, we're going to be having a look at the new Pristina Airport by Simulations, and not only that, we're going to be also enjoying a special preview live stream arrival at the new RD preset Girona, Lima Echo Golf Echo is the ICAO code for that one. Girona Airport in Microsoft's Flight Simulator. It's coming very soon to the sim. Remarkable developers. RD preset of course made the amazing Rotterdam scenery, as well as a few others that we've used and enjoyed. Naples I think was one of them as well. Hope you've enjoyed Newbie Night. VATPAC, thank you to all of our controllers throughout today. Thanks for inviting me as well, really appreciate it. And everybody else flying along too. And I hopefully will see you all again tomorrow. Still yet to decide the aircraft we're going to be using. Most likely going to be the 737 again, for that short hop Pristina to Girona. Enjoy the rest of the evening wherever you are in the world. Welcome to all of our new subscribers. Thank you very much for our super chats. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Take care. Thanks very much for the ATC.
Yeah, okay. No worries, boss.
Right.
Good night.